Doctor Strange is an easy movie to watch, because you can just fast forward to the good part. In the beginning of the movie, we're introduced to arrogant Dick, Dr. Stephen Strange. He's every bit the elitist snob that we imagine the upper class to be. Like Tony Stark was at the beginning of the original Iron Man, only without the charisma and fun. Then while driving down the road at high speeds and texting, Doctor Strange drives off a cliff and breaks both of his hands. Then the movie becomes a little depressing, and instead of being an elitist dick, Doctor Strange becomes a sad dick. And he leaves everything he knows behind in search of something that will heal his hands. And he finds Kamatage and the Ancient One, and this movie goes from being about a sad dick to being about a guy on an acid trip. This movie goes batshit crazy with its visual effects, taking you through multiple dimensions and into Doctor Strange's own mind. The visual effects are just breathtaking. And while there's nothing new here, we've seen these tricks before. They're put together in such a way that service the story and are very entertaining. And it's not just the effects, the story picks up in the second half, and Doctor Strange goes from being a dick to becoming your typical sassy Marvel superhero. The best part of Doctor Strange is the final confrontation with the bad guy. The movie didn't have Doctor Strange, a brand new sorcerer, defeat a more experienced and powerful sorcerer. Nor did it have Doctor Strange test his new powers on a literal god from another dimension. No, Doctor Strange used his brains and the Time Stone and trapped Dormammu in a time loop, trapping himself as well. In an eternity of torment and death, Doctor Strange sacrificed himself to save everyone on Earth. Because as Thor put it, that's what heroes do. For a movie about sorcerers who can conjure up all sorts of crazy things, these guys sure do a lot of punching and kicking. Most of the magic they do is creating shields and light weapons that resemble regular weapons. Look at this crazy magic. She made a boomerang. And look at this crazy magic. It's a whip. But seriously, I don't want to see hand-to-hand combat in a wizard movie. I want to see two wizards standing at a distance, throwing monsters at each other. Half this movie's about a guy who's such a dick, it's hard to care about him. And this part of the movie is some of the weakest material that Marvel has ever produced. And the rest of the movie is a great story about a man I like, with great acting and great special effects. And that's why this movie lands in the middle of the rankings. Half of this movie belongs at the top, and the other half belongs at the bottom.